Hey ladies and gentlemen, Stephen here from Redolessence and welcome back to another video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And today I'm joined by the wonderful Monika.
Hello guys, thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, my pleasure. Yes, thank you so much for taking the time to meet up while I'm here in London. It really does mean a lot to me. So Monika also has a YouTube channel. I'm going to leave a link for it down below. Also, I'm going to put all her social media down below. So definitely make sure to check her out. And also I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So make sure to stay tuned to know how to enter. So for today's giveaway, I am going to be giving away a discovery set for the brand. It has all 7 fragrances in it. And so no matter where you live in the world, no worries, I will ship it to you. And the only way that you can enter the giveaway is, of course, to go over to Monika's channel, subscribe to her channel. She has some fantastic content, and then you'll be entered to win. So it's a pretty simple process.
Wow, it's an amazing prize.
Thank you. So what we'll be doing in today's video is it's my pleasure to introduce Monika to my line of fragrances. And so when I came out with this line, it was 7 fragrances initially. We do have some coming up in the very near future, depending on when I decide to publish this video. But we have Navitus, Absolutio, Primas, Intimus, Virtus, and then we have the 2 oud offerings. So I take it you haven't tried any fragrances yet, right?
No, I haven't tried any of them. So I'm excited to just discover them with you. And yeah, they look so nice already in the box, but what counts is inside, so.
Thank you so much. And obviously your honesty is always appreciated. So I sincerely hope that you do enjoy these fragrances and that you have a favorite by the end of it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's start it off. I came up with a Latin theme for the brand. So Navitus means passion, because I feel like anybody who's into niche fragrances are doing it because they're passionate about fragrances. The name also means energy. And so whenever you spray fragrance on, it kind of gives you that energy. It gives you the power to tackle your day. And obviously, I think fragrance really does transform people. And it also has roots in the word nauta, which means mariner or voyager. And fragrance kind of takes you on a voyage. And so
I like the logo. Totally, I get what you are saying with the name, because I feel like the logo truly reflects that. There's like a journey and you just go and you are strong. It just looks very strong.
Oh, thank you so much.
Just a side note.
No, that's awesome. And of course, yeah, the infinity symbol kind of is there to symbolize that these fragrances are infinite or immortal, the way that they kind of ingrain themselves in your memory. And all of these fragrances are named after something that is being symbolized by the infinity symbol. And so the infinity symbol does certainly represent energy. It represents strength. It represents undying love, especially like in the jewelry industry. So enough with the banter. Let's get to smelling.
Let's get to it.
And I sincerely hope you enjoy these creations. So the first one is called Novice. And with this one, the name means energy. And I wanted to go with something that is very bright, refreshing, citrusy, uplifting, and of course, energetic, as the name implies.
It's very fresh. I think there's some citrus at the top. Lovely citrus. Wow. It's very fresh, very, it just makes me happy. I feel like citrus is in a fragrance that are just very uplifting and they make you happy. And this I feel like it would be perfect for everyday sort of scent that you would just wear.
Oh, thank you.
And maybe a bit of like a more summer sort of day.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It's definitely something that I would see myself wearing in the spring and summer. And it has a lot of citrus, as you mentioned. So it has the grapefruit, bergamot, a little bit of mandarin. And then I also get a little bit of vetiver and like a woodsy base as well.
I think I must share this one with my husband because he loves vetiver.
Oh, okay.
That is his favorite note. So I'm sure this one will be his favorite, probably. I already know.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely have him try it. The next one is called Absolutio. And so the name for this one means mercy or perfection. And this is one where when I had the perfumer work on it, who the perfumer, by the way, is Bertrand Duchaufour, we tweaked it several times, but I kept going back to the original because I find that the original was perfect. And so this one is a little bit more on the sweet side. And so it has some gourmand ingredients in here. There's like toffee, caramel, apple. There's a little bit of saffron.
Yeah, I get the saffron.
There's like a burst of almond in the opening. And the almond kind of gives me like a cherry feel.
Yes, I was going to say.
Yeah?
Totally. like the cherry vibe, and I feel like often in fragrances the almond note kind of smells like cherry, like a toasted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very syrupy cherry, like a very nice. Yeah, but it's not. I must say that this is very nice and gourmandish, but it's not overpoweringly sweet.
Right.
I feel like it's balanced. I like the balance in this because it's just not too heavily sweet. And I do like sweet fragrances, but I feel like sometimes they can be too cloying.
I can understand that, yeah.
But this one is beautiful.
And a lot of people who have tried it have said that it's kind of like a demi-gourmand, where, yeah, there are some literal gourmand elements like the caramel and the apple and the vanilla, but it's not overly sweet to the point that it's like cloyingly sweet, like you said. Yeah.
Maybe that is because of that. It's definitely the yummy apple.
Yeah, of
Red
course.
apple, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yep. You got it. So the next one is called Primas, and Primas means the beginning. And so when I thought about this fragrance, and I'm thinking about things that are being symbolized by the infinity symbol, one of the things that's represented is this concept of reincarnation or perpetuity, self-fertilization. And so I had the idea of like a phoenix in my mind, rising from the ashes. And so I thought it has to be something that's rather earthy to represent that, but it also needs to be bright as well to represent the voyage, So here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This one is very masculine to my nose. It truly is like I would describe it as a powerful fragrance.
Okay.
Like a very powerful masculine fragrance to my nose. And I totally get the earthiness in this, or like maybe a bit of patchouli or something.
There is patchouli in here, yeah, absolutely.
And I really like patchouli as a note, definitely. Very nice. Not my favorite, I think, out of them all, just because
Thank you for the honesty.
I'm not in like masculine fragrances. Like typically masculine fragrances are not my favorites in general, but it is very nice and very approachable. I feel like you can smell the niche in this, but it's very approachable.
So the next one is Intimus, and or Intimus, if you want to give it the Latin pronunciation. And obviously I went with this name because this is one that is more for like a romantic setting, like a date night, if you're going to be with your significant other. And I do find it to be perfectly unisex, despite the fact that, it might have some characteristically female or feminine notes in there. Like there's lily, there are some florals, a little bit of jasmine as well. And here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I definitely would wear this one.
Okay.
It is definitely a bit on a feminine side to my nose, personally. But I mean, with fragrance, everybody can wear whatever they want, really.
It's all unisex, right?
It's all unisex. It's slightly sweet. A bit maybe powdery. I don't know. I'm just getting something powdery from this, but lovely and like soft. I would describe it as a soft fragrance.
I think it's gentle. I don't think it's as aggressive as the one that you smelled prior to it.
No, definitely. They're a bit different to each other. Does it have any musks in it or something?
Yeah, it does. It also has vanilla and a toasted sugar accord. Yeah.
It's like a cozy fragrance. It kind of reminds me of another fragrance I've got. It's got that memory connection in my brain. And that fragrance I wear a lot when I'm like just at home and I'm like snuggling with like a blanket. And this gives me that cozy feeling.
Yeah.
I'm really, really liking this one, actually.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah. Now, if you had to pick a favorite so far, just of the ones that you've tried, which one would it be?
It would be between this one and the Absolutio.
Oh, okay.
The red one.
So it seems like you're gearing more towards the sweeter fragrances, right?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, that's great. And the last one is called Virtus. So this one is a tobacco-dominant fragrance, but it also has, well, let me not get into the notes because I don't want to influence you.
Okay.
But we'll get your opinion on it. And of course, if you have any questions, I'm here to answer.
One of my favorite fragrances is actually tobacco vanille. I really like it. I like the tobacco notes, so
it does smell quite different, but still excited to get your take.
Wow. This one again is quite gentle. Like it's a gentle tobacco scent, to my nose at least, and slightly sweet, almost like something I would eat. It just gives you that vibe. I would like to eat this fragrance. Yeah,
so there definitely are some edible ingredients in there. There's beeswax absolute, there's honey, there's fig, and so which kind of gives it like a coconut smell.
Yes.
And mango as well.
And that coconut and mango go well together too, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I love this one.
Yeah. Now you said coconut, it definitely is very coconutty, very coconutty. It's just, I'm enjoying myself while smelling this one.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. I'm thinking it might be my favorite.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's huge, thank you.
Because I thought the red one would be, just from first impressions, but this one really surprised me. Yeah. So far, this is my favorite, I think.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll keep that in mind. Maybe towards the end, we'll battle it out with some of the other fragrances. So here are the two ouds, which could be a little bit on the challenging side, I must admit. And this one is probably the more wearable of the two, but you know, that's just my opinion. And it's called Odom Area.
Because they are small bottles, did they come out a bit later? Or
no, it was really, that's a good question. It's the price. So these are a lot more expensive to make versus the bigger bottles. Yeah. And they're the same price, even though it's a smaller bottle.
This is it like a leathery oud?
I think it does come across leathery. Yeah, there's a natural
very
oud blend.
Deep. Yeah.
There's also a little bit of like apple, also lily in this one as well.
Yeah. I like that it is like a drier sort of fragrance to my nose. I feel like it is a very attractive oud.
Yeah.
Because oud, I am not a huge fan of like the oud note. I had to really learn how to appreciate it. But this one, I feel like I would want to smell it on my husband because it's a very masculine but not overpowering oud. It's just a very approachable oud. Like if I like it, and I'm not usually a fan of oud,
of course,
then this definitely is like an approachable oud to anybody who's just like getting into oud fragrances and wants to discover more of the oud note.
Excellent.
I feel like.
I love that description. Thank you. And we do have one more, which is the last one, and this one is called Oud Luxuria. And the word luxury has roots in the word lust. And so there's a carnal element about this one. It's kind of musky. I find it to be a little sensual, but of course you have to be a lover of oud and rose to really appreciate this one. And it does have Turkish rose.
What was the brief that you gave when you...
So this one, to be honest with you, is one that I just wanted to appeal to the Middle Eastern market.
Yeah.
And so I think that I have a lot of variety here and they're all quite different from one another. But I know we wanted something to really separate itself from everything else and something that would kind of appeal to that demographic.
Yeah.
Even though the majority of my subscribers are from the US, the UK, and Canada, but there's still a nice, bit of subscribers who are from that region of the world.
And it is a huge market, isn't it?
Yeah.
I find this oud clean.
Okay.
Which is quite interesting because I usually don't describe ouds as clean, you know, but this, to my nose, it's kind of clean, almost like a soap. I don't know why, but it's just triggered something, links something in my sense.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah. And I really like the combination of rose and oud in this. It's quite traditional, I feel like, but it's very nicely done. And again, this is not heavy oud. oud. Because for me, I have smelled living in Birmingham, which is one of the places where there is loads of just oud shops with oud fragrances. So you go past like oud stands and you're just it's a bit overpowering at times when you walk in the town, but
I can imagine.
But this is very nicely balanced. Again, I would describe it as approachable. And I'm actually surprising myself that I'm liking oud. So I guess it's a good
I'm glad
thing.
to hear that. Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you had to pick a favorite from the collection, what do you think it would be? Or if you would like to smell two of them again?
Yes, I would like to smell. Which one was the purple one?
Oh, so that's this one, which is Intimus. Here you are.
Thank you. It was these three, wasn't it? The
tobacco one, Virtus,
tobacco,
right?
yes. The Intimus. And also the Absolute.
Here you are.
Thank you. Ooh. It's hard. It's hard. I just have to like not think about it and just go with my heart. I feel like my mind is going towards the Absolutio with the saffron note.
Yeah,
because
sure.
that is just a note that intrigues me. Like that's what in my mind that sparks interest when I smell it. So I thought it would be Virtus, but I think it's Absolutio actually.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yes.
That's great.
But yeah, I really like the three. I think I would wear all of them.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to do the video and give me your honest thoughts on these fragrances. So
thank you for actually letting me smell them, and I'm really excited for you. And I hope you guys get to smell them actually, because you see us smelling all of these, but everybody has their own nose, and I hope we explained a little bit of what we were smelling, so it's easier for you guys to know what you would like from this collection.
Yeah, thank you. And it's always refreshing to get somebody else's opinion. But I can go on camera and talk about these until, I'm blue in the face, but inevitably I'm the one who kind of worked on these, right? And so it's a little different coming from somebody else. So thank you, Monika. So once again, Monika's information is going to be down below, so definitely check out her YouTube channel. Please subscribe to her and leave a comment down below if you're interested in winning a discovery set for the brand. We are sold out, unfortunately, so thank you to everybody who bought, but I do have about 10 saved over for like future giveaways or anything like that, so go ahead and leave a comment. I will appreciate it. Also, if you are new to this channel and you took something of value from this video, I would really appreciate if you could support this channel by subscribing to it. All you need to do is click the link in the corner, or the red button I should say, and this way, whenever I do upload future fragrance related content, it will get delivered straight to your feed. Thanks again for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.